It's been almost a week since news of Fresno State players in the basketball program were gambling and betting on the team and themselves broke. And we have learned a few things since then. Why we have learned that Fresno State is not the only program having such issues. The University of New Orleans basketball program, which has a record similar to Fresno State, has suspended numerous players for similar accusations. And this will be a recurring theme in the future with programs that are, how should I say this, below 500 playing basketball in the future unless Congress gets involved because the NCAA cannot stop them. All right? The courts have been ruling personal rights over NCAA rules the last few years. So the NCAA can't do anything about this. It will take, as I said, Congress to do something. And banning gambling ads like they banned cigarette ads on broadcast airways will help. We have also learned that Saul Jimenez and Garrett Classy, the president and the AD of the school, met shortly after the news broke. And we don't know what the meeting was about, but I will speculate and say that the meeting was, can we get rid of Wahlberg? Is this a clause we can do that? I certainly believe Classy wants to remove Wahlberg. He did the same thing with Tim Skipper in the offseason for football. He got his own man. He did not take the safe and easy route. He said, I want to bring in someone else, someone new. That's my job as the AD. All right? And he has much more cause to do this, much more cause, I should say, with the record that is going on for basketball. Baseball is still safe. Ovie, the manager there, has won a conference title last year, so he's not going to look to replace there, but Classy is his own man. And I'm sure that if he could, this is me speculating, he would get rid of Wahlberg. But it looks like that Wahlberg did everything he was legally supposed to do, notified his superiors immediately, did not hide anything, did not do any of that. So, he's probably going to stay. Although this game against Boise State at home on Saturday will be a very interesting test to see how many true blue Vance Wahlberg supporters are there. Because you guys, for years and years and years, push this man, push this man, push this man. Well, your man needs you right now. So show how many of you are there in reality. Back your guy. Be there on Saturday because no one else is going to be there. We have also learned that players like Malik Robinson are absolute dumbasses. Supposedly, according to Alec Nolan of ABC 30, who broke the news first along the B, said that Robinson at halftime during games would be on his phone every time and check so many things that looked like it was suspicious. And now the NCAA, among others, have his phone. So it's obvious what he was doing. There are also rumors that a former player of the basketball team, Fresno State, who is now on another team in Mountain West, was involved in some way. Either texting them and they were going over scheming, whatever. Again, this is just rumor, but we don't know for sure. But it appears that there are going to be other players involved in this. So, yes, this is a fast-moving situation. There are going to be more pieces involved. But right now, it looks like Wahlberg will survive this if he doesn't resign. I believe he should resign, but I don't think he will. And I know people are going to say, oh, you should show respect for how many games were impacted by this. Wahlberg would win more games. Dude, they just lost at Air Force. Okay, by same way. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. And I don't know how long these guys are gambling. Like, maybe these fellows knew that this team was going to suck, and that's when they started doing it. Doesn't excuse it by any means. But I'm not in that camp that these guys tainted the whole season in terms of wins and losses. Will they be 500 if it's not for these guys gambling, possibly sabotaging games? Probably not. But that's where we are. So that's what we know. So that's the updates that we have learned. Robinson is this idiot for being on his phone at halftime. Other players and other programs might be involved, and Wahlberg will probably survive in spite of what Garrett Classy wants.